So it's comment reply time. So this is the comment I received on this quick noise texture. The uses of this type of texture, if I can do. So unfortunately, I didn't save this texture, so I have recreated again. This is the same texture. So I'll just apply quickly a little more Gaussian blur on it. Maybe this much. Let me check if this is stylable. This same stylable little issue here. I'll take the smudge tool and fix this, and I'll check again. Yeah, it looks stylable now. So I'll just save this on my desktop. Just random like noise check. Sure. Okay. So save, and in Unreal I'll import this. So right click and create a material. Now texture tiling is really matters a lot. Let me just turn off my pause process. Let me go preview and turn off this. So this texture may be not much usable as it is, but if you will scale it, maybe then you can use it. So with the tiling of like zero point 0.3 or zero point 0.3, yeah. So this type of thing, there is still a seam, but it's okay. You can smudge tool it. Okay. So now you have this. You can use texture coordinate. You can use uh, Shift C for the mask component. That is a shortcut, and I'll just take the G, and then I'll subtract zero point 0.5 and take the absolute of this. So I'll have this. We can invert this, of course, and then we can take a power and increase this maybe 5 or 15. Then we can multiply this with this and then connect it here. And you can just copy and paste this. You can use different tiling, maybe 0.5, 0.5, and I'll also add banner as zero point 0.2 and minus zero point 0.1. We can add these together. So we will have different tiling, different. So you can treat it like any noise texture and you will have things like that. And one more thing I'll do, I'll take the Shift C mask again, and this time I'll take the red channel. I want to like dissolve it from the back side. I will just use this and power to invert and then use this power, and then I'll multiply this. And then here at the last, I'll take the smooth step to like blend it more, like will look good. So I'll take this minimum parameter and I'll take the maximum parameter, and in the maximum I will just add minimum and maximum. So maximum will always be greater than minimum because we are adding that value on minimum. So I'll just save it and we will check it in instance. I'm doing it very quickly because just it's a common reply. So I'll just make instance, and default value is 0 and 1, and you can increase this or decrease this. It's fading too much. You can also try this add instead of multiply. It will have different input. Otherwise, you need to multiply these two with a higher value so it will be brighter. Okay, so what you can do, you can multiply this and I'll make a parameter like M and default value 2, and then I'll use this. And now this time you will see we will have more control on that. So we can increase this. Okay, can fade this. So this can be like your projectile, and it really matter in the tiling. So these you can just multiply and multiply, and I'll take the append to separate the x and y, and this is my x and this is my y. Save this default value should be 1, but it's okay. We will do that. So 1 1. On the x, you can stretch it. On the y, you can increase it like this. So you will have this. Okay. So this is just a one use. You can make trail and you can use it in ribbon. And then you can also use this texture like if I preview this, it has these like blocks. So it can be very useful if you like make tiling 0.5 and you can add time and then sign. These block will like dissolve on the same place, and you can also use absolute. So this can be very useful when you are making a lightning texture. So if you have a texture lightning, let me just search quickly in my AI images. Like you have texture similar to this, you can take this texture, and now if you want to animate this kind of texture on a place, this lightning, you can just add this, multiply with this. So now with the help of this, your lightning will animate like this. Cool. You can use here Smoothstep to make it like faded, or you can slow it. Okay. So basically you can also add a panner here. Cool. So this is how you can use this kind of texture. I can use it in a more ways, I think, but I think that's it. Okay. So I hope this will be helpful for you. Thanks. Bye.